hearing you sing, love the melody, but little thing I want to point out is you talk about going back to sleepless nights, and the whole thing about fireworks and a lot of nighttime stuff, but you're living off the sunshine. So inherently, I got a problem with that. It almost would be you're living in the moonlight or easy change, something like that to me. But the whole time I was thinking she's talking about a lot of day stuff and then, or night stuff, and then hooking on a sun, and that wasn't quite connecting for me. And again, like you start there, you talk about the beach and hanging out, and there's one person. Again, I really like a lot of what you have here, and again, I'm getting real specific. But you're talking. The setup is if I close my eyes, I'm doing the visual, and I'm not looking at this lyric sheet, seeing where this is going. I've got this person sitting on a dock, just watching a nice sunset, nice, you know, chilled summer kind of day, end of day, right? And then you jump into the, you want to go to sleepless nights, loud radios, running around like hell, fireworks shows. And I'm thinking, whoa, what happened to my pretty little like chick sitting on the dock with her feet in the water? Because that was the image I had. So you want to kind of set up where you're going. There needed to at least be two people there and all that little bit of hint of like what you would, a little bit of what you said in that chorus in your verse, and then tie it into something more than a sunshine. That's what I had.
I could send you in a couple different ways, just depending on, as we talk through, if I asked you a couple questions, you would end up finding which direction. But mine, going back to your hook, I like to go back and look at all the verses and the chorus and make sure that we're working towards that hook. So you've got a lot of activities, but your hook is living off sunshine. And I picked up on the same thing. So see, whether it's sunshine or it's moonlight or whatever, you're living off this. So then, then talk to me about the air you breathe. Like, what was your oxygen? What was your air? Like, your love was my air. I'm being really base here. I'm not a songwriter.
The reason we're on this side.
Exactly. What was your, not necessarily like food or water, but what was how did your existence, like what were you're living off? That's living is a big broad thing. So as you're putting all these activities, let's put them in a context of living. So we've got a list of all the activities, but we don't necessarily have how you're just living off them. Especially like you bring in, there's kind of a boy thing where you're falling in love on the cloud. That's the only time the boy kind of comes in. So then I want to know, was that the part that was great, or was it just the fun times? And it feels like it was the whole big enchilada. So then I wouldn't necessarily mind hook it with the boy right before the hook. I would make it all of those things. So your setup to the hook would be, I had it all right there, living on sunshine, or living on whichever way we went, including the boy in all the other detail, but it wasn't specific that the boy was the thing that made you live. I could go probably a couple different ways, but and just phrasing-wise, sometimes you had some really beautiful phrasing that was flowing really nice, and then there would be a lot of stuff. You had a lot of picturesque stuff, which was great. But then the phrasing kind of got a little more disjunct as you were trying to fit it in. The same thing goes like we talked about on the earlier song. When you've got that set up to the hook, go for it. Don't, we're living in love on cloud nine. Stop. We're living on sunshine. Felt like there's a pretty big pause when it might just be, we're falling in love on cloud nine, living on sunshine. Boom. There, you're just driving it straight to that hook. Think of, I now have a whole new job in this big machine, and then I get to be around a bunch of radio promo guys. That's a little scary for a songwriter, or a person like me, but
you gotta get to it, man.
Get to that chorus, and then drop the needle like somebody's doing research on you. You just put your song.